Welcome back, everybody, to my still messy shop here. Got a new ball today, and let's check it out. I was wondering if when I was going to get this, but yeah, just as I was wondering, it comes in the mail. The Trident Odyssey from Motiv. Let's check this ball out. All right, let's see what it looks like. Right, we've got this red and two different blues, those flush logos, which are super cool for Motiv as usual. So, we've got the Trident Odyssey. You know, it's actually a pretty nice looking ball. If it wasn't for a little bit of the lighter blue, I'd say looks like a phase 2. Whether it rolls like a phase 2 or not, I don't know. Probably just a complete coincidence. But let's talk about it a little bit. The turbulent core is back. I don't know if you remember, but I love the original Trident. It was a hybrid, and it was just, for me, kind of those type of balls that I can use on a lot of conditions. Always seem to do the business on the back end. Probably to this day, for me personally, the best ball that was in the Trident lineup. Now, several Trident balls have come out. And for a period of time, the Sidewinder core was the thing, I guess. And I mean, there are a couple balls that were decent with the Sidewinder core. The Trident Horizon is for me one of the nicer ones with that particular core. But to me, what made the Trident was the turbulent core, so I'm glad it's back, bottom line. So, in terms of specs, right, I mean, you guys know this is a 14-pound ball again. So this has got a 251 RG, 054 differential, and an 017 max bias. So, on the stronger side of asymmetric. Now, this, Motiv continues with the coercion core. I think the coercion solids are just good solid covers, right? If there was, there's no doubt to me that Motiv's solid covers are really good, especially the ones that had the coercion moniker. So always like little tweaks of the formulation or whatever. But this particular one is called the coercion FYS solid. Now, you have another solid. You've had, I gotta have to think back about which solids there were here, but I think anyway the Abyss was, I guess, the most recent one that I can recall, and I guess for me the Abyss was a very chuggy, heavy rolling, early rolling ball. To the point where I honestly just felt like it was so strong, it wasn't really very efficient for our house shot. Just had to move it enough to get away from the high friction. And once I did that, it just had to be fine to find the back end spot, like the break point, to get it to still come around the corner and drive. So because of the cover was just so reading with a chuggy core that ultimately it just felt like too much ball for typical conditions that people see. Some people shined it up, got better results. So it is what it is. I mean, I try not to chase ball reaction too much, just to understand what it is and then figure out where it fits. Obviously, you can modify covers, and if that's any given ball you choose, you're gonna want to do whatever makes sense to have it fit in your arsenal. This one comes at 2000 LSS, so it's got that kind of dull 2000 factory look. So no big surprises there. I'm sure it's gonna have a little bit of teeth. So we'll see what it is. We are going to. I have a pretty common drilling I use on the asymmetrics, so I've kind of gone back to that drilling, and it's the kind of drilling I put on the Ghost before. Ghost is probably my favorite solid ball, the Jackal Ghost from Motiv still. Although the Venom Shock has kind of, for me, finally risen up the ranks a little bit. But it's going to be interesting to see, where this, if I'm going to like this ball, and is it going to be something between the original Trident and say the Abyss, where it's not so chuggy, but still get the back end that I saw from the Trident, which was way bigger than I saw from the Abyss. But yeah, we're going to check it out. We're going to drill it and go from there. Alright, so we've drilled the Trident Odyssey. Layout is basically a 5-inch pin, about 45-degree valve angle, and maybe about 55-degree drill angle. So, really it's just kind of a neutral straight up and down, which I like to basically see what the ball does. Obviously you can manipulate the mass bias, you make it stronger and so on, but I kind of like it a little more neutral. So it is what it is. This is the Trident Odyssey. We're going to take it out on the lanes and see what it does. Thanks for watching. See you soon.